This is 8 questions a narcissist can't answer and will make him afraid of you. In order to cultivate profound, rewarding relationships, there are foundational elements that are essential to prioritize. These elements have the power to bring out the best versions of ourselves and inspire those around us. Among these vital characteristics are openness, mutual curiosity, and accountability. Openness signifies a willingness to share our true selves and a genuine desire to understand and know others. It fosters an environment of teamwork where resources are combined to uplift and stimulate one another as time passes. This is the foundation on which healthy relationships are built. However, when a narcissist enters the equation, they disrupt and undermine these positive ingredients. Narcissists do not desire true teamwork. Instead, they seek subordination. They meticulously construct a narrative where they are the hero, the victor, the one who possesses all the answers. Honesty is not their forte. They do not want to be seen as part of the collective, but rather place themselves above it. Self-disclosure and vulnerability are uncomfortable territories for them. Their actions are calculated, always focused on their own advantage. Given this, there are specific questions that a narcissist simply cannot answer, as it would require a level of honesty and self-awareness that they lack. Presented here are 8 such questions, designed to highlight the limitations and inherent dishonesty within narcissists. As we proceed, I encourage you to reflect on these questions in relation to the narcissists in your own life, understanding the constraints they face in providing genuine responses. 1. What are the underlying hurts that have shaped you? If posed to a narcissist, this question would likely be met with disdain and confusion. They might dismissively respond, "Why would you even ask such a foolish question? I have no hurts." They may attempt to shift blame onto others, pointing out perceived flaws in those around them, justifying that any issues are not their own, but rather the problems of others. In their eyes, admitting struggles or acknowledging pain would undermine their facade of strength and superiority. They strive to distance themselves from vulnerabilities and maintain an image of invincibility. 2. Why is it challenging for you to acknowledge imperfections and errors? When a narcissist makes mistakes or stumbles, instead of humbly admitting, "I misjudged that," or "I misunderstood the situation," "I'm sorry," they are unable to do so. The defensiveness that surrounds them acts as an impenetrable shield, preventing genuine self-reflection and growth. They would rather shift blame to others, finding any means to avoid personal accountability. The prospect of admitting flaws and discussing mistakes is deeply unsettling for them, as it would force them to confront the fact that they are, indeed, fallible human beings. 3. What drives your constant need to impress strangers? Narcissists perceive unfamiliar individuals as blank canvases upon which they can paint any narrative they desire. Strangers, in their eyes, represent a superficial realm of shallow interactions, where the narcissist can shape a story that exalts their own greatness. They view these encounters as opportunities to garner admiration and validation, fabricating tales and exaggerating their achievements. Fishing for compliments and seeking a temporary ego boost, their aim is to leave a lasting impression and bask in the glow of perceived greatness. 4. Why are you threatened by our differences? Narcissists find it challenging to handle differences, whether in interpretations, emotional reactions, or personal preferences. Empathy, the ability to see life from another's perspective, is completely foreign to them. They lack the capacity to understand that others may have unique angles and perspectives, as their focus remains solely on their own needs and desires. 5. Do you truly believe your opinions hold more value than others? Narcissists firmly believe that their opinions reign supreme, dismissing any validity in alternative viewpoints. They consider other opinions to be inconsequential and inferior to their own, exhibiting a sense of superiority and self-importance. 6. In what areas do you need personal growth and change? Suggesting that narcissists need to grow and change strikes at the very core of their carefully constructed self-image. They perceive any implication that they are incomplete or flawed as the utmost insult and rejection. Thus, acknowledging the need for personal growth threatens their self-perceived perfection. 7. If I cause frustration, why do you continue returning? Paradoxically, narcissists thrive on conflict and tension, as it provides them with an opportunity to assert their false sense of superiority. Engaging in power struggles allows them to reinforce their inflated self-image, even if it means returning to a source of frustration. 8. Why do you retreat into silence? Narcissists resort to tactics such as the silent treatment, withdrawal, or secrecy as a means to avoid vulnerability. By withholding communication, they exert control and manipulate the dynamics of the relationship, shielding themselves from uncomfortable emotions and potential exposure. These questions shed light on the areas where narcissists struggle to provide answers, as their inability to be open and introspective inhibits them from accessing their own inner selves. It is my hope that as you observe these patterns, you'll adopt a different mindset that fosters healthier dynamics in your relationships. Let us dive into the essence of personability and accountability as we navigate the beautiful journey of growth and learning together. Embrace the entirety of each other's beings, accepting both strengths and flaws. Conflicts and differences are natural components of personal development. When you love someone, it means embracing all aspects of who they are. As we embark on relationships, there is a surface-level knowing where we gather facts and impressions. However, there is also a deeper level of knowing where we open our hearts and share our authentic selves. I encourage you to strive for that profound heart-level connection in your relationships. However, it is vital to acknowledge that narcissists are unable to engage in this manner. Do not waste your emotional energy on those who cannot authentically connect with you. Direct your investments towards individuals who genuinely desire to invest in you, fostering genuine connections founded on openness, authenticity, and realness. I hope you find immense value in content like this. If you haven't done so already, I invite you to consider subscribing for more enriching discussions. Sometimes, engaging in conversations like these may lead to a need for counseling. Our trusted sponsor link can provide you with access to licensed professional counselors through online counseling resources. May you discover a life of openness, equality, and acceptance within your relationships. Embrace and appreciate the unique aspects, both positive and challenging, within yourself and others. Simplicity embraces us when we let go of manipulation and anger-driven approaches. Instead, let us foster relationships that are open, authentic, and infused with a sense of peace.